I sure miss creating with you in the classroom, but I know that you're having a lot of fun with your family at home, and hopefully you're resting and you're learning a lot together. And we've had some really pretty days, so I hope that you've had some time to play outside as well. My kids are actually playing outside right now. I wanted to share today a project idea that I saw from another art teacher. She lives in Pennsylvania, and she shared this idea for an art project, and I loved it, and I thought that it was a project that everyone could work on no matter what materials you have. I'm going to show you my example. I used paint. My son was working with us, and he used tempera sticks, which are sort of like oil pastel crayon sticks, and my daughter, 2-year-old, followed along, and she used markers. You could also use colored pencils or crayons. You could use torn paper and create a colorful collage to go along with the project as well. So the idea for the project is a woman contacted this Pennsylvania art teacher and let her know that she lived in Portugal and that people all around her area were painting or creating rainbows and hanging them in their windows with the message, "Let's all be well." And she let her know that it started in Italy. And as we all know, it's a time right now where some people are not well, and we're all trying to stay healthy, and we hope the best for everyone. So that's kind of why we're staying home right now. So I decided to do this project with my students, and we're gonna hang our rainbows in our windows. And so I encourage you guys to do this as a family and hang your rainbows up as well. Okay, first I just wanted to show you my setup for when we create art projects at my house. It's usually just on the kitchen table, and we pull the art supplies out, and then when we're ready to eat a meal, we just put these supplies over on a shelf. So nothing fancy here. I'm using this bigger white paper that I just had on hand. My son is using his sketchbook here. He's 5. And my daughter used to sketch the same sketchbook. We have just some crayons you could use. These are the tempera sticks I mentioned, and these are really cool. My kids love these. This brand is Quick Sticks, but they have a bunch of different types. But they draw like oil pastel, which you know I love, but they are not messy. So this is a really great tool and material that you might want to look into. This is my watercolor pan. I really love using watercolors, and again, just white paper. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Zoe working with markers. Here's Grayson's progress. Nice job, dude. Here is my finished rainbow. I painted my words with a thin paintbrush. Here's Grayson's, my 5-year-old. He wrote his with black Sharpie. And then here's Zoe's. She's 2. She obviously did not write the words legibly, as she tried. So I hope that you guys enjoy this project. I think that it's really beautiful, and I would love to hear if you try it out. One final suggestion, and I apologize for the videoing. I am really an amateur at this video making. But if you don't have paint and you are thinking, oh, I really wish I could paint, I just made a rainbow with washable markers. I used Mr. Sketch because it's what we had. A lot of people have Crayola. And if you just paint over it with water, it turns into paint, basically. So sometimes my kids love doing this, and it's not quite as messy as paint. It kind of just stays on the paper, and it turns out with a really beautiful watercolor look. So I'm going to continue working on this one, and it's really neat because in the rainbow, it's okay, the colors sort of blend together, As we know, they're next to each other on the color wheel anyway, so they are sort of family. So this is just another fun thing to try.